Every day, billions of dollars move across the globe. Currencies rise and fall. Governments make decisions and markets shake. But behind this apparent chaos, one man silently pulls strings. Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JPMorgan Chase, the largest bank in the Western world. Some call him the last king of Wall Street. Others call him the man who could move the US economy with a single phone call. But the real question is, how does Jamie Dimon think? What's inside the mind of someone who controls the financial bloodstream of the planet? Today, we'll uncover the mindset, strategies, and secrets behind the man whose influence goes beyond money into power, psychology, and global control. Stay until the end, because what you're about to hear might completely change how you see power, leadership, and the financial world itself. Jamie Dimon doesn't play the market. He controls his exposure to it. Since his early days at Harvard Business School, Dimon developed one rule. If you can't control it, don't depend on it. He reads markets like a chessboard, always 5 moves ahead. His decisions are based on probabilities, not emotions. To Dimon, chaos is just a sign of opportunity, as long as he controls the board. In a world addicted to quarterly results, Dimon plays the decade game. While most CEOs chase quick profits, he builds fortresses, banks that can survive wars, pandemics, and crises. You don't build something lasting by chasing every storm, he says. You survive by being the storm others can't escape. This mindset explains why JP Morgan always ends up stronger after every crisis. Jamie Dimon doesn't rely on luck. He relies on information. He built one of the most sophisticated internal data systems in global finance. Every decision at JP Morgan runs on a network of analysts, economists, and AI tools that predict movements before they happen. Some insiders say Dimon has a map of the global economy no one else has access to. When others see headlines, he sees patterns. Dimon is known for confronting the most powerful, even politicians and regulators. He once said, "You can't lead by avoiding fights. You lead by deciding which fights matter." Whether it's Congress, competitors, or internal executives, Dimon turns confrontation into momentum. This is why his employees say, when Jamie walks into a room, the temperature changes. Beneath the pressure of trillions of dollars, one mistake could cost everything. Yet Jamie Dimon rarely shows emotion. He practices a modern version of stoicism, a mental shield against chaos. You can't make good decisions if you're reacting, he once told a room of new executives. Dimon doesn't fight emotions. He neutralizes them. He believes logic, not optimism, is the real foundation of confidence. Dimon studies biology as much as finance. His principle: the strongest institution isn't the biggest, it's the most adaptable. He constantly transforms JP Morgan's systems, acquisitions, and culture. The result? The bank not only survives change, it creates it. While others fear innovation, Dimon hires it. From blockchain to AI, he bets on technology before it becomes mainstream. Adaptation, to him, isn't optional, it's survival. During the 2008 crash, banks burned. JP Morgan, under Dimon, grew stronger. Why? Because Dimon trains his mind for chaos. He once said, "You can't be a leader if you panic before everyone else." In crisis, his decision-making becomes sharper. He sees fear as a signal. Not to run, but to analyze. It's not luck, it's mental design. Inside JP Morgan, people don't just respect Dimon, they fear him. But that fear is mixed with loyalty. He's known for firing fast, but also defending his team fiercely when they're right. His rule: if you betray trust, you're done. But if you stand with me, I'll stand with you forever. This creates an intense culture of performance and protection, the kind of environment where only the best survive. Jamie Dimon doesn't just run a bank. He influences governments, markets, and policies. When the White House wants stability, they call Dimon. He meets world leaders behind closed doors, shaping economic decisions that ripple through your life. Interest rates, job markets, inflation. You may never vote for him, but his ideas might decide your future. This isn't conspiracy. It's power built through credibility, endurance, and control. After surviving heart surgery and decades of crises, Dimon still wakes up at 5 a.m. Why? Because his greatest fear isn't failure, it's irrelevance. He's building a system that outlives him, an empire designed to run like a machine long after its creator is gone. His philosophy: if they can destroy what you built when you're gone, you didn't build it right. In the end, Jamie Dimon isn't just a banker, he's an architect of systems, and his blueprint is written not in money, but in power, endurance, and control. So next time you swipe your card, take a loan, or check the markets, remember, somewhere in New York, a man who has seen every storm before is already preparing for the next one. Because while most people play the game of money, Jamie Dimon designs the board it's played on. If you want to understand power, don't just study politics. Study the people who control the flow of money, because they don't need to shout to rule the world. Sometimes, the quietest voice in the room controls everything. The principles of Jamie Dimon's empire: control, adaptability, emotional discipline, and boundless power. But beneath these layers, there is something deeper. Not just what Dimon does, but why he does it. Because if you understand his inner philosophy, you will begin to realize that his true purpose is not the financial market, it's human nature. Discover how to forever change your perspective on leadership, fear, and ambition. Before he became the titan of Wall Street, Jamie Dimon had a teacher, Sandy Weil, the architect of Citigroup. Weil spotted Dimon's potential early. He taught him the art of strategic aggression, the ability to build and destroy empires when needed. But their story ended in betrayal. In 1998, Weil fired Dimon, his own protege. It could have been the end of his career. Instead, it became the birth of the Dimon mindset. He learned a brutal truth: loyalty means nothing if it limits your growth. From that moment, Dimon vowed to never let emotion cloud ambition again. Every empire he built after that carried the lesson of betrayal at its core. Dimon's greatest weapon isn't wealth, it's clarity under pressure. Insiders say his decision process is almost algorithmic. When faced with chaos, he runs through 4 silent questions. What can I control? 2. What can destroy me? 3. What can I gain? 4. What can I live with if I'm wrong? He filters every crisis through this matrix, removing emotion, bias, and fear. To most people, decisions are reactions. To Dimon, they're simulations. He sees outcomes like a strategist predicting not one move, but every possible counterattack. Jamie Dimon once said, "Fear is useful, panic is deadly." He doesn't suppress fear, he studies it. He wants to know what others will do when they're afraid, because that's when most people make mistakes. In meetings, he watches body language, tone, hesitation, not the numbers, the people. Dimon's real battlefield isn't Wall Street, it's the psychology of the boardroom. If you can predict human fear, you can predict the future, and that's exactly what he does. When Dimon took over JPMorgan, he didn't just build a bank, he built what he called a fortress balance sheet. It wasn't a metaphor, it was a worldview. In Dimon's mind, strength is the only real safety. He would rather miss profits than expose weakness. That's why during financial crashes, while others begged for bailouts, JPMorgan was buying collapsing firms. It's a predator mentality hidden beneath corporate formality. In the jungle of finance, Dimon doesn't run, he waits, then strikes. To outsiders, Jamie Dimon seems superhuman, tireless, calculating, precise, but it's not magic, it's conditioning. Dimon's day starts at 5 a.m. with silence and reading. No phone, no news. He trains his mind to filter noise. "You are what you focus on," he once said. So I focus on what moves the needle. Every minute of his schedule has purpose. He treats mental energy as currency, and he spends it like an investor. That's how he can make decisions that affect trillions without hesitation. One of Dimon's paradoxes is his ability to be both ruthless and optimistic. He believes the world is unfair, yet he acts as if he can shape it. When JPMorgan faces crisis, Dimon tells his team, "Yes, it's bad, but we're not victims, we're builders." This mental reframe keeps his people from freezing under stress. His optimism isn't naive, it's tactical. It keeps morale alive while he quietly prepares for the worst. In a way, he uses hope as a weapon, one that disarms fear and commands loyalty. Few know this, but Jamie Dimon's power extends deep into governments, central banks, and think tanks. He's part of private councils where economic direction is quietly debated long before the public hears about it. Dimon doesn't seek publicity. He seeks leverage. He builds alliances not with popularity, but with usefulness. To world leaders, Dimon is the man who can stabilize chaos. He understands that real power is not in headlines. It's in access. The fewer people who know what you're doing, the more effective you become. The predator, demanding, strategic, obsessed with performance, and the preacher, inspiring, visionary, often reminding his people that business must serve society. Some see contradiction, but for Dimon, it's balance. A great institution, he says, is one that makes money and meaning. He knows morality protects reputation, and reputation protects power. So while he speaks of ethics, he practices dominance. The duality keeps him untouchable. He's both the hero Wall Street needs and the villain it created. Dimon's mind is anchored in time, not money. He sees time as the rarest form of wealth. While others chase returns, he invests in endurance. His legacy is measured not by what JPMorgan earns, but by whether it still stands 100 years from now. "If it collapses after me," he once said, "then I failed to build something that matters." Legacy to Dimon isn't remembrance, it's continuity. His true ambition isn't to be remembered, it's to never be forgotten. In recent years, Jamie Dimon has hinted at something larger, a coming global reset. He believes the financial system, as we know it, is evolving into something hybrid, a fusion of human judgment and algorithmic precision. Dimon is already preparing JPMorgan for this next world, integrating blockchain, quantum computing, and predictive AI into its DNA. He sees technology not as a threat, but as the next empire. The next leaders, he says, won't just understand money, they'll understand data. The question is, when the next crisis hits, will humanity still be in control? Or will the machine he helped create make decisions for us all? Jamie Dimon's story isn't just about banking. It's about what happens when intelligence meets discipline and refuses to yield. His mind is a fortress built on logic, betrayal, and foresight. In his world, there are no accidents, only preparation. And maybe that's why he remains one of the last true monarchs of modern capitalism. Not elected, not adored, but obeyed. Because while others chase money, he chases control over time itself. He doesn't predict the future. He builds the system that creates it.